Life offers you two choices: endure the short sting of discipline or suffer the eternal weight of regret. Weak men avoid discipline, but in doing so, they carve regret deeper into their souls than any scar. Discipline is painful now, but regret is pain multiplied for a lifetime, haunting every fragile memory. Every excuse today becomes tomorrow's regret, while every act of discipline becomes tomorrow's strength. Regret is the shadow that follows those who fled discipline, reminding them daily of what could have been. Warriors know the truth. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret never fades away. Weak men hide from discipline, but warriors embrace it because they know regret is the true enemy. Every scar from discipline is a trophy, but every scar from regret is a wound that never heals. Regret is not born in a moment. It is born in 1,000 small decisions to choose comfort over duty. Discipline is a fire that burns now, but leaves strength behind, while regret burns forever in silence. Weakness promises comfort, but it always sells you regret, while discipline sells pain that leads to power. Regret poisons your future, but discipline purifies it, creating freedom built on scars and sacrifice. Warriors wake each day knowing regret is waiting for them, but they kill it with relentless discipline. Weak men believe regret is inevitable, but warriors know it is optional, avoided only through discipline. Every regret screams, "I quit," but every scar of discipline whispers, "I chose strength over weakness." Discipline writes destiny in scars, but regret writes misery in silence that never stops echoing. Weakness hides regret until it is too late, but discipline prevents regret by building freedom daily. Regret kills dreams, while discipline fulfills them. The choice is yours every sunrise you face. The truth is simple. Discipline will hurt, but regret will destroy you from the inside out forever. Remember, life gives you only two pains to choose: discipline or regret, and the choice is always yours. Discipline demands sacrifice, but every ounce of sacrifice builds the strength that regret can never take. Weak men see discipline as prison, but warriors know it is the key that opens the gates to freedom. The price of discipline is sweat, scars, and pain today, but its reward is strength tomorrow. Regret costs nothing now, but it will demand everything later, when change is no longer possible. Warriors embrace discipline because they know the price is heavy, but the reward is eternal freedom. Weak men flee from discipline's price, but in doing so, they buy regret, the most expensive pain of all. The pain of discipline sharpens your mind, hardens your body, and strengthens your soul for battle. Warriors never complain about discipline's cost because they know regret charges interest forever. Weak men say discipline is too hard, but warriors say regret is too heavy to carry for life. Every scar of discipline is proof you paid the price today to avoid the chains of regret tomorrow. Discipline is the tax of greatness, and those who pay it escape regret's eternal prison. Remember, pay the price of discipline now, or regret will demand a price you cannot afford later. Regret is poison disguised as comfort, feeding you today, but killing your soul slowly for a lifetime. Weak men avoid pain today, but wake tomorrow with regret heavier than any discipline they dodged. Regret whispers, "You had time," but when time runs out, it screams louder than discipline ever could. Every dream abandoned becomes regret, haunting you with visions of what you could have been. Warriors fear regret more than pain, because regret cannot be undone once it is carved into memory. Weak men say, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes, and regret becomes their only truth. Regret grows silently, stacking each excuse until it crushes you under the weight of lost potential. Warriors embrace scars to avoid regret because scars fade, but regret grows stronger with time. Regret is the ghost that walks beside men who quit, whispering what they should have done. Weak men drown in regret's poison, but warriors choose the antidote: discipline and sacrifice. Every regret is a tombstone of action never taken, buried in the graveyard of wasted time. Remember, regret is not destiny. It is chosen, one excuse at a time, and avoided only by discipline. Discipline feels like chains, but those chains break the prison bars of weakness and regret forever. Weak men confuse freedom with comfort, but comfort is slavery dressed as peace and pleasure. Warriors know discipline is the only true path to freedom, because it destroys regret before it grows. The freedom of discipline is earned daily, while the prison of regret is built by excuses repeated daily. Every disciplined act is a step toward freedom, while every excuse chains you tighter to regret. Weak men see rules as limits, but warriors see discipline as the law of freedom that kills regret. Discipline makes men unshakable, while regret makes them fragile, chained to choices they never made. Every scar of discipline is a key to freedom, while every excuse builds another lock of regret. Warriors live free because they suffer now, but weak men live imprisoned because they refuse pain. Discipline grants power to command your destiny, while regret steals that power until nothing remains. Weakness will tell you discipline enslaves you, but truth reveals regret is the real master of slaves. Remember, discipline equals freedom, and regret equals slavery. The choice is yours to make daily. Warriors do not ask for easy lives. They choose discipline because they know regret destroys lives. Every day a warrior wakes, he chooses scars over excuses, because scars fade, but regret never does. Weak men avoid the warrior's choice, but in doing so, they marry regret, a lifelong enemy. The warrior's choice is not glamorous. It is bloody, painful, and silent, but it kills regret forever. Warriors understand one truth: regret is eternal, but discipline is temporary and always worth it. Weak men cry for freedom, but refuse discipline, proving they are slaves to regret forever. The warrior's choice is made in silence, where no applause is heard, but destiny is rewritten. Warriors carve their choice in scars, proving that daily discipline is stronger than eternal regret. Weak men die with regret on their lips, but warriors die with scars that tell stories of victory. The warrior's choice is proof that greatness is not given. It is bought with sacrifice and discipline. Weakness will always offer regret, but warriors refuse, choosing scars as proof of their strength. Remember, every day is the warrior's choice: discipline or regret, and only one path builds legacy. Discipline is painful, but regret is unbearable, and every man must choose which weight he will carry. Weak men avoid discipline and spend a lifetime chained to regret, but warriors embrace scars instead. Every act of discipline today is a shield against regret tomorrow, protecting your destiny from weakness. Regret steals your future, but discipline builds it, one painful sacrifice at a time, until freedom is earned. Warriors choose discipline daily, proving freedom is worth more than comfort and excuses combined. Weak men drown in regret, but warriors rise in scars. Knowing regret cannot touch the disciplined. Every scar of discipline whispers victory, while every regret screams failure you cannot erase. Regret is eternal pain, but discipline is temporary pain. The choice will define your destiny forever. Weak men will die in regret, but warriors will die in freedom, remembered for strength, not excuses. Comment below. Will you choose the pain of discipline or the agony of regret? Subscribe now and join the warriors who kill regret daily and carve strength into their destiny. Remember, discipline or regret, the choice is yours, and today is the battlefield where you decide.